one smile, girl. It's such a blessing, girl. Put up for the rest of my life. A blessing, girl. A blessing, blessing. You're such a blessing, girl.
Hey you all, it's your girl Russhana.love, and I'm back again with another video. This video I'm going to show you guys how I did this install using this wig that was sent to me from Khalyi Hair. This whole tutorial was filmed in regular time. Well, not filmed. I'm leaving this whole tutorial in regular time so you guys actually see everything and how long it actually takes me to do things. Some things are cut out, but for the most part, this install did not take me long at all. This is a 5x5 lace closure wig, as you guys can see by the title. So I'm gonna show you guys how to install it like as if it was a frontal. The first thing that I did was I went ahead and started applying the glue to their forehead. And I did cut the lace off of camera, but cutting the lace off is really no mathematics. You really just cut it as close as to where the hairline starts, and that's really all to it. For glue, I am using Gold Spawn, and I did use 3 layers of Gold Spawn, and it can have up to a 2-week hold with Gold Spawn depending on how you maintain it and how much you sweat. Off camera, I did bleach this hair to get the highlighted look. I didn't film it because it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, you just part out places and you just add bleach to it. It's nothing really too crazy, no kind of method. Just add bleach to it, hold it down before, and you'll be good. After the 3 layers, I'm now going to go in and begin to just apply the lace onto the glue. And when it comes to applying the glue, you want to make sure that you apply the glue directly on top of the glue and not anywhere behind. Where you place your lace definitely matters, and it does have something to do with how the install comes out overall, because if there's glue that is sitting right before your lace, it will be able to be seen close up and in videos. And also, after a while, it would begin to leave like a dirty residue, because that's just glue sitting on the forehead. And when your client or yourself ties your hair down, the cotton from the hair tie will be stuck onto the glue. And after a while, it's going to get brown and gray, and it's just gonna mess up the way the install lasts, and it's gonna mess up the way the install looks. And you guys just saw that in the head, that's my nephew, so don't mind that if you guys see him walking around in the back. I'm also gonna place the sides now. Right now, what you guys see me doing is going ahead and using my comb to part out the baby hairs. For this install, I went ahead and just did 2 swoops at the sides. I feel like this baby hair look really makes the install look less like a closure, more like a frontal, because you don't really know what's beyond the 2 swoops. Like, I feel like if you do like a swoop in the middle and 2 at the side, you can kind of tell it's a closure, because it's like how close up the 2 swoops at the side would be when it does. When it's like a swoop in the middle, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, you have to like actually see it to understand it if you don't do hair. So I feel like these 2 swoops really makes the closure look way longer than it actually is. And when it comes to 2 swoops, it can be more challenging because you want your swoops to be equal. It doesn't have to be, but I think it just looks better when they're symmetrical and they're like the same size, they curve at the same places. So I do kind of struggle with this sometimes because I am a perfectionist and I don't like things to not look how it's not supposed to be looking. So I do kind of take a long time to get them, you know, parted off evenly. But once I get it parted off evenly, the swooping is easy. To get a really laid install, you need wax stick. Wax stick is really important because it really helps to mold the hair down flat. And you also need a hot comb. Like, you can't do an install without a hot comb. Like, hot combs are mandatory for an install because if you do not have a hot comb, it's just not gonna lay flat properly. Like, I kid you not, bro. Hot comb takes the install from a 0 to 100, period. So I usually use my Lustrous Reductions wax stick, but in this video I'm going ahead and using my wax that sent me from the Plush Lush collection. You guys can shop with them on Instagram at the Plush Lush collection or something like that. I'm not too sure. But now you guys see me going ahead with my hot comb and flatten out the whole thing after applying the wax stick. This step is absolutely not necessary. However, I'm going back ahead and just plucking out some more hairs to make it look even more natural. But do not pluck out too much because then you can overpluck. I have made this mistake a couple of times and Instagram has roasted me for it. All their moms are hoes though. Whoever was roasting me, that's just period. I'm just playing. I don't mean that literally, but yeah, that's besides the point. Like, honestly, I feel like people on Instagram are haters. Some people. I have a lot of supporters on Instagram. Like, a lot of people support me and really mess with my work, and I love them. But there's also a lot of negative people on Instagram. I'm not even gonna rant here. I'm gonna save that for a whole new video because I gotta dedicate a video to that. Like, just to point out how weird some people are, how weird people be. But let's just focus, because y'all know, if you subscribe to me, bro, and you've been subscribed to me for a very long time, you know once I start rambling, I'm rambling. Like, is no stopping with the rambling with me. But yes, so I plucked. I got it to look natural. Be careful not to over pluck. Ever so often you brush all the hairs back. You make sure that you're not plucking too much, and the install gonna be fire, sis, period. Remember I said that. Remember I told you that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm taking some concealer and define the part with the concealer. Right now I'm going ahead and cutting this baby hair short, and as you guys can see, my nephew is back again into the room. He's in and out, back and forth. So mind you, this is his mom's hair I'm doing, so it's not like really a client. This is his mother, so do not think I'm super unprofessional having kids running back and forth in my videos or while I'm doing hair. No, that's his mother, and they all came over together, so do not mind my nephew once again. I'm taking my Got2b Duo gel in the black bottle. That's the only one I use. And I'm going to first take that to slick back the very front section where the part is. And this is how you get a really slick middle part. Like, you use some gel and you brush it back and lay it flat. I'm not sure how anybody else gets their middle pass to lay flat, but this is how I get mine to lay flat. Then you're gonna just hold it down firm with your other hand, and in the next hand you'll take a blow dryer and press that blow dryer right on there to make it even flatter. Now be mindful that my blow dryer is not on heat. It is on the coldest setting there is. You do not need it to be on heat. As long as it dries the gel, you're fine. And for the client's comfort and for your comfort as well, you do not have to take a hot blow dryer and just place it on your scalp. No, you don't have to do that. Cool air is fine and it works perfectly. To wrap this install up, the last thing we're gonna do is her baby hairs, the best part ever, my favorite part as well. For baby hairs, I'm going in again with some Got2b gel in the black bottle, which is the clear gel, and I'm gonna take my edge toothbrush and begin to swoop it back. For edges, I use two hands, my right hand, which is my dominant hand, to do the swoops, and my left hand to hold the swoop in place as I'm swooping the second part of the swoop. This is the end result of the install. Do not forget to shop with Khalyi Hair to get this same exact wig. The hair was phenomenal. The wig was really flowy. The lace melted perfectly. And I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. You can check out the description box to see where you can purchase this wig as well.